many times, but can I ask you to answer in English for us, please? Are you talking about developing something which is similar to what is available elsewhere in the world, but it's the first time it's been developed here in Thailand? Or if it's not that, could you please just explain what is different, what is new, what is better about the antibody that you're developing here?
We could not hear you properly, sorry, because it's an echo.
Let me try again. I'm just hoping in English you could explain briefly what is new about what you have developed and how it is better than what exists elsewhere.
What is new and different from the other antibodies that invented elsewhere? The first thing is that this is a small antibody, okay? Cell penetrable, specific to the Ebola virus vital proteins. It can go into the cells and block different steps of the virus replication process. It is safe to human beings because it's made from the antibody genes of the human. Okay?
But could you put that into context? I'm not a doctor, I'm not even a medical journalist, so explain, please, how significant, how important is this in terms of the world fight against Ebola?
We expect our antibodies to be highly effective to block the replication of the virus in the infected people.
I'd like to add that because like the CMAP, they have to use high dose, like 10 grams per shot. If you produce in the pen cell or in memorial cell, it will take a year or a bowl of the cell, very big. But with the bacteria, with the fat, like raw fat, we can produce it by 20 liters overnight. We can produce in a 50 grams immediately. This is the what they call the direction that we should go for the therapeutic antibody, especially for the endemic disease or the Ebola disease, because we can produce it fast in a large amount. And the thing is very specific for the viral protein that is the virulent gene and some other that cause assemble or some uncoating of the virus that together as a cocktail, it's going to work in that way.
So it's more efficient, but last question, is it more effective? How is it more effective than what exists already?
The mechanism that the antibody is get through into the cell. In the CMAP, it is the antibody neutralizing antibody that specific for the emerald protein. The emerald protein is the secreted in the circulation, so it is a decoy. When the CMAP get through in the circulation, it will bind with this decoy, but it will not bind with the virus that target to the cell. So, but this small antibody is much better. We did not aim for the circulating secretory emerald protein, but we aim for the viral protein that inside the cell, and especially the one that VP35, which is the virulent gene. This VP35 caused the Ebola disease very severe because it blocks innate immunity and some other immunity that to respond to the virus. That's why together that we think that with the combined cocktail with this small antibody, it will succeed and effective. And this together with the production in the E. coli or bacteria, it can produce in the 50 grams in overnight that we can produce a lot of those that use immediately for the outbreak of the Ebola.